She's a former Australian champion.
For the World Championships, he's qualified and won the World Series. States of America brings an international experience to us here tonight.
This year she showed up on this horse, Bobby, that was trained by her great friend Montana O'Donoghue Kent.
The gold buckle to prove it.
One of the biggest fan followers is obviously a very successful former VFL footballer.
You guys, the hectic Easter long weekend, not weekend, hectic Easter 5 days away rodeoing is finally upon us, and we are rodeoing. I am currently in a motel in Melbourne. I fly out very early in the morning to go to Sydney because I am breakaway roping at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. They do like a big feature event each year, or a few events. One year it was steer wrestling, Pete went there, and this year it happens to be breakaway roping, so I get to go. I'm flying up super early in the morning. We've got to be there to do like, I don't know, some stuff for the morning, and then we are competing tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. I fly out Friday morning from Sydney back into Melbourne, where I will get picked up and we'll go straight to Great Western Rodeo. We'll compete at Great Western Rodeo that afternoon. Pete might be competing at Wangaratta Rodeo earlier on that day. I'm not sure whether he's going to do that. Peter is allowed to compete again. Not sure if everyone missed that, but yes, everything was, he can compete again. Then on the Saturday, we will go to Deniliquin Rodeo, and then Montana and my mum will go up the mountain. They will go to Omeo Rodeo, so there's kind of like 2 different rodeoing runs in Victoria and another one in Queensland over the Easter long weekend, or Easter 4 or 5 days. So we'll stay down the flat run. We'll go to Deniliquin, closer to home, things like that. Montana will go up to Omeo. We'll come home, then we'll go to Finley on the Sunday. Montana will go to Buchan up in the mountains on the Sunday as well. Then we'll all meet back up on the Monday at Lang Lang Rodeo, which is down in kind of the Gippsland area. And yeah, that is 5 days straight of rodeoing between 2 different states. So I think that'll keep us busy enough. And there's a lot of vlogs to watch, so I hope you guys really enjoy watching this. The Sydney Breakaway Roping, I think there's like $13,000 up. It runs over 6 days, I think, and there's like a round each day of girls. So I'm going up there, I'm riding someone else's horse, I'm mounting out. Yeah, I practiced today. I actually didn't practice that well, considering I practiced really well on Monday, but I think I worked through a couple of things, and it was probably something that had to happen just because I probably needed to kind of look into a few things. But yeah, going up to rope and then get back down here to rope and barrel race at all of these rodeos. And I'm so excited because, I don't know, I like Easter a whole lot. Kind of wish I was going up the mountain. We used to go up the mountain and do the Omeo Buchan rodeos all the time, and I do kind of miss that a little bit. But, I don't know, I'm excited to rodeo. This is my hotel room. I've just ordered room service and I'm doing a bit of work, but I'm never alone, so I'm making the most of it. Okay, it is like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:05 a.m. We are in the Melbourne airport, obviously. Yeah, well, it's good because I have coffee. Gonna get on this flight to Sydney. All right, we have our car. We have a nice Toyota Yaris, I think, in Sydney. Things I've noticed about traveling without children and anyone, just by myself, being single. Like, I'm not single. Oh my God. Traveling by myself. Clarify that. Bro, so much time to just, you can just put headphones in, ignore the world, like, you don't have to think about anything but, yep, get on, sit on the plane, relax. Stand up, get off the plane, get out. Like, what did I do before I had kids? And a million other, like, so relaxing, man. It is ironic that I started like the most hectic part of my business, like working life, like I don't think I've ever had more on my plate than borderline when I birthed my firstborn, I swear. If you knew this when you were like 18, like if you had the same mind, we would all be hustling so much harder in our early 20s. And I mean, I guess that's, you know, how life is. But anyway, that's on chatting rubbish. Let's go find a cafe and then go do whatever we need to do it. Alright, so I found where they want us to park, and it's like 20 minutes from the showgrounds. I don't know, there's meant to be a shuttle coming, but there's like no one around. So communication sucks a little bit, but hopefully we get it all sorted, because I've got to be there in a little bit of time. And yeah, hopefully I can find my way around this place. Sydney. Okay, we are checked in, had lunch, got a coffee, here with my rope horse. I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit, I think. Anyway, we compete in about maybe 5 hours or something, 4 hours. And Sydney show is hectic. There's a lot going on at Sydney show. But yeah.
Donahue Kent now, folks, from Echuca. Well, can she lower that time of 2.9 seconds and win the competition? She's the last cowgirl out here in the first round.
Action right now, Jake. The girl that's winning, it's helping the other girl.
Well, not to be her evening here tonight, but I tell you,
Okay, we are leaving Sydney show. I hit the post with my rope. Still took my shot, like I got there, and I just didn't have the power in my rope because I hit it on the post. You'll be able to see it in the video. But took my shot because if I didn't take it there, I would have been too slow anyway. Just kind of went nowhere. Sort of not, like I'm disappointed, but I'm not like mad because I got there and took my shot. Like I can't. What else was I meant to do? Yeah, on to the next one. I'm headed back to go to a room to fly to Melbourne in the morning and learn how to feed my rope on my first swing when there's a post. Anyway, Sydney Airport, flying home to Melbourne to go to Great Western Rodeo today. Oh my gosh. Paid about equivalent of a new small car for this, so hopefully that's good. Should be able to get me around. After yesterday's, I don't even think I've said how hectic yesterday got with the parking situation. It kept going. I got that over it that I don't even think I filmed it because it was like, I was like, this is borderline a joke. So maybe I'll sit down today and debrief you on that. Yes. Low-key, I just don't really want to do this again alone. Not that I'm very good travelling alone. I just think like this would have been so much more fun if the kids were here or Davo was there or something. Anyway, going to make a few changes and go and rope and barrel race today. And we're going home tonight, which is so excited before we go to Denny and Finley. I didn't want to think about the post yesterday, so I was like, no, I'm just going to rope like I usually would. And I definitely should have maybe thought about the post a little bit more and held my first swing. But we live and we learn. It was such a cool experience. I wish we could have a full rodeo there and be able to like really take it all in. But it's probably not really doable. But if it was, so cool. And I'm so glad I got to do it. Yeah. I can't wait to tell you the drama because it really is unbelievable. Well, I was feeling like when I pulled up to gates and realised I was locked in a car park that I could barely get to last night. I thought maybe this was a joke. I thought someone was playing, I was going to get punked. Someone was jumping out of the bushes. I did think a lot of people were fucking jumping out of the bushes. I've done a lot of nighttime walking. So yeah, didn't get punked. It was real life, in fact, which was good. Okay guys, I've made it to Great Western Rodeo. I'm waiting for Pete and everyone else to arrive. Got into Melbourne this morning. Got an Uber, met Mum and Beck. I feel like my hat looks weird from this angle. And we're at Great Western. So we're gonna go rodeo, aren't we, Mum?
We are.
We're gonna go rodeo. Mum's riding Marshall. Are you excited?
Very, very.
Mum's never ridden Marshall before. She gets to jump ride him at the rodeo. And the
Why
other
not? Especially Great Western.
3 other rodeos after it. How good?
I might be right by the last one.
Fingers crossed Marshy's feeling like playing the game. He is, I'm sure. Right, we've just got done barrel racing. How'd you go, Davo?
Barrel racing?
Yeah.
I'm a good filmer, aren't I?
That was a good filmer.
That's debatable.
Dolly said, you know what, Mum, I'll give you 2 out of 3 good drums and I won't shake my head. That's about all I can do for you today. She did run fast enough to take the win, though, because she's fast.
She won junior titles. She has won the Australian
good job.
Marshmallow had his first ever crazy performance and did so well. Mum's never ever ridden him, jump rode him today because her horse is a little sore and he did great. Tonky and Fuchsie did great. She had a bit of a slip, but this would be her first ever crazy performance. First ever performance.
Maybe her 4th rodeo.
She did so well. She's also very, very, very fast. Had a little slip. But yeah, Beck went so well on this dolly. They went great, clocked really well as well. Dolly 2.0. Mum, you're happy with your run with Marshy?
Yep. Didn't fall off.
You didn't fall. You didn't go near falling off. These ladies are getting ready to go up the mountain. Sorry, we ran out of battery. Steely is deciding to not sleep. Today's no sleep for Steely at all. Davo keeps yelling my name. He's just learnt what my name is. Oh, fast feet. Steely, do you want to go to sleep? Steely. Steely.
Won the world championship in China in the cage fighting industry. He's retired from that until someone annoys him. But I tell you what, he can wrestle steers. Barefoot skier. If it's extreme, this man from the 3 nines at Deniliquin, he loves it. Barefoot skiing, cage fighting. And he has won titles in all those industries. Come on, oh man!
Okay, good night, morning from Echuca. We made it home from Great Western and I'm going to bed. It is about nearly 12 a.m. Sorry, I look crazy. Pete steer like set up real bad, set up and turned its head. But he was also riding Mighty, his older horse he has, who runs just a touch wider anyway. We think Bear will be fine to run. He had an injury, but he will be pretty right to run over the next 2 days. He was just running a bit tighter, but it was just kind of a combination of things. There wasn't much more you could do. He was pretty annoyed that he missed it, but like I said, it's a really small, like narrow box. Mighty probably ran a touch. He didn't run wide, he just runs a touch wider, and that steer was like, did not want to play game. And I opened my rope, like it like opened up. So I'm having hell with a rope the last 2 days apparently. So yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna try and, you know, keep it in our hands and potentially get it round the calf's neck. But me and Dolly won the bow race, so there's that. Dolly was absolutely crazy. Like, it wasn't pretty, but it was fast. She didn't shake her head, which we've been going through it, trying to find a bit that she really likes, and took the spurs off. It didn't stop her from seeing the crowd at the third drum and saying, nah, I'm not going in there. But I just didn't make a big deal of it. Just was like, no worries, sweetie, maybe just come back here. And she come back and still clocked very, very well. Thank God. But yeah, on to the next one. We have a slack tomorrow at like 11 or something. But we're going to live about an hour away, so we're good. We're going to bed. Night. From Finley Showgrounds. This morning we were at Deniliquin Rodeo yesterday. I didn't get to film a whole lot yesterday because Pete turned up about 2 minutes before the bow race started with my horse. So I went there a little bit early just to help set the course and stuff, and then Pete was to bring my horse, but got held up and yeah, got there 2 minutes before I was to bow race. So Dolly got saddled up, I got straight on her. She ran beautiful, like she made a really, really pretty run. She kind of yeeted off on her third a little bit. It's just a little thing she does, but I'm not overthinking. That's just being green, honestly. We were last out on the ground, so she kind of got caught in the ground a little bit, didn't clock as well, but still ran really good. Clock, you know, reasonable. I sat on my rope in my roping, like I was sitting on it when I left the box. I'm borderline speechless, which is unlike me. Pete had his first run back on Bear after Bear's injury. Bear ran phenomenal. Like, I think he was so happy to be back on him. He's such a special horse. He ran great. He drew a pretty tough steer. You'll see that. Yeah, he drew a really tough steer. Anyway, today's a new day. Yeah, gonna get it done. barrel raced and breakaway rope in the slack. Last you've seen, I would have been getting Dolly ready to barrel race, but I decided not to run her. I decided to run a friend of mine's horse, Ava's horse. We decided to ride 7. He went really, really well. I think he clocked pretty well too. There's still a round to go now, but I literally got on him as they were calling my name into the barrel race. Like, didn't get to do the keepers up on my stirrups, nothing, just jump rode the hell out of that horse. I have ridden him quite a bit. She did buy him off me, so I did know him pretty well. But I'm so grateful that they let me do that. There's another section to go. Roped, didn't rope very good. I'm struggling to rope on that mare, she's so quick. So yeah, we're just going to work on that. Davo is over there right now getting ready to bulldog, so I'm going to go watch that and let you know how he goes with that. And then we're going to drive the night to get back to Lang Lang, which is like 4.5 hours away. So I guess we'll be driving most of the night, and I think it's like a 9 a.m. start. Let's get it. All right, whole crew is here. We are at Lang Lang Rodeo. It's raining. Susie Q's here. Say hi, Sue. She said hi.
Hi.
We are getting ready to rodeo, but in true form, it is nice and wet. Yeah. I'm gonna go rope first. I'm gonna rope on Ari.
Coffee.
Tynan's here. Donkey.
Nothing else matters. You find that one? Yep.
Donkey's
I need
here.
2.
Doesn't matter how we go in the barrel race now.
Got coffee.
Hell yeah. Doesn't matter how we go in the barrel race. Davo's here.
The ground's bad.
In a good mood, Davo.
The ground's bad.
What is?
Bad.
Said like a true scared steer or something.
He is really.
He's scared.
He's been telling us about it the whole morning. He's like, what do you think the ground's going to be like? I've been checking the radar. It's getting bad. What if Bear slips? I don't know. How about my knees? You know my knees aren't great in weather like this. It's cold anyway. How am I going to warm up?
Bear doesn't like getting his feet muddy.
He's crying about it right now.
No, not at all.
Oh, they always do that. Monday afternoon, and we are just getting in the truck after rodeoing at Lang Lang Rodeo. You can kind of see the rodeo grounds up there. Horses are loaded up and happy. We had a pretty wild day. Drew a super fast calf in the roping and pretty much got outrun. I rode Ari. Yeah, don't know what else to say about that. Ended up 3rd in the barrel race. Dolly worked really nice. We rode pretty safe, especially because this pen is like in the middle of like a football field. All 3 drums have no fences, so sometimes the greener horses can get running on a fair bit. She's quite green, so I safetied up quite a lot, and it worked to a point. She could have been a bit faster, but she got around. And Davo ended up in a bit of a predicament. His horse, the steer kind of like pulled him on so much that his horse tripped and fell over, and it was pretty scary. Bear, we think he's okay. Like, we've hosed him off, iced him all down. He's pretty sore, I would assume, or he will be maybe tomorrow, but we think there's nothing major going on. Davo's pretty sore. We think maybe like a fractured rib. So we're just keeping an eye on the both of them. And yeah, probably by the time this is edited and posted, you might have more of an update on that. But overall, we had a not too bad Easter weekend. I won some barrel racing money. Dad won a little bit of bulldog money last night. I think he ended up like 3rd or 4th. Clado won money last night. I think he ended up 2nd. So yeah, we got a little bit done with what we had. I think Steely had fun. And now it's time for the drive home, isn't it, Belle? Say bye. Thanks for watching. How you feeling, Dubbo?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm more worried about my horse.
Maybe no internal bleeding this time, maybe?
No, I'll know in a couple of hours.
But keep posted.
Hey.
Hey.